Thanks for joining. Day number 2, we are going to learn something very exciting today, how to bring up SD-WAN home lab. We have some images, we have 16.x, 17.x, but main agenda here is to understand the bring up process. While bringing up this lab, we are going to learn good information about SD-WAN, like what is the base configuration we should do, how we can go and do the certification process, how controllers we are doing the certification, how the edge devices they are doing the certification. In this Bring Up Lab, very much we are going to do everything manually, but in actual production, those things are very much automated. I have one very nice document that is PNP, plug and play. So there are multiple ways that we can go and bring up the lab slowly. So today we'll go and focus more on this bring up lab, but what other options we have, that also we will go and explore. Let me quickly check my document link if I have uploaded that document called plug and play. So, 1 second, I go to my drive, and if you go to the document section, I think this is the document section I shared. And if you go here, PNP, let me check PNP document is there or not. Otherwise, I will go and upload if it is not there. But it should be there. I have uploaded all the documents. Search PNP plug smart account. Okay, so I think it is there, maybe with some other name. I will show you that next session. But how it is happening, that you have something called your smart account at software.cisco.com. In that smart account, you have a smart account, and then you have virtual accounts mapped with that smart account. Now in that portal, what you are doing, you are creating one profile. So we have one profile that is related to vBond. That is something like orchestration profile in the smart account, and we have that document. You will see all the flow and everything. Now from that, what is happening, that that particular smart account is binded with the on-prem vBond. So I have my vBond on-prem, and today we are going to bring up that vBond. We'll see that. Now that particular vBond that we have on-prem, for example, or maybe hosted over cloud, that is obviously in the DMZ zone. So the interface that is exposed for that vBond, it should be in the DMZ zone, because vBond is the orchestration plane, and since it is getting information from outside world, so we should place this in a DMZ. So it is somewhere connected with firewall and it is in DMZ zone. Now below that, obviously we have our core network. So we may have our core network here, core data center network, data center network, and then you may have your other devices connected with that core network. So you may have your vManage and vBond. So then suppose this is my vManage, this is my vBond. So point here is this, that in your smart account, in your portal that we have, like plug and play portal, where we'll go and update all the device list and everything. Just give me 1 second, please. Sorry for that. So what is happening, that in this smart account, what we are doing, that we are uploading all the devices. So once you go and upload all your devices like ISR, CSR, etc. So while uploading that, we have some serial number, we have to put the chassis ID, etc. Now, these information related to devices, it will go and sync with the orchestration in the PNP process, and that information will be shared with the vManage as well. So suppose I have my vManage here, and then that information will be shared with vSmart as well. So let me quickly write here. Suppose this is my vManage and this is my vSmart. Now, what is happening that vBond, so this data will sync to the vBond. Actually, behind the scene, the flow is not like that. Actually, behind the scene, data should sync. It's like vice versa. It should sync with the vManage, and then vManage will inform vBond, and then vBond will inform vManage. It's like that. Obviously, the information will come to vBond first, but it will go and sync to the vManage. Then vManage will update vBond, and then vBond will update vManage, and then they will go and update vSmart. But behind the scene, this thing is happening. Somehow, all the controllers, they have that information. All the controllers, they have the serial number and chassis ID by which they are authenticating the devices when we are pushing these information as a plug and play, PNP, or maybe sometimes it is referred as ZTP, zero touch provisioning. We will see that. We have one section, maybe next class, we will go and see this PNP, how it is working behind the scene. Now, what we are going to do today is that since we are building our lab, so we don't have this smart account integration and all, we'll go and upload the list, the device list within the vManage manually. And then vManage will tell vBond, this is serial number chassis ID, you should know. And then vManage will tell vSmart, this is serial number chassis ID, you should know to proceed. So this process we will see today, but we have lab related to ZTP as well. I will show that behind the scene, the ZTP is also working. So we should know the flow. And we have very nice supported document related to PNP that we will check in the next session. Let's go and do this home lab bring up, because in this home lab bring up also, we are going to learn a lot. What are the things we are going to learn in this home lab bring up? That we have discussed this earlier, that first of all, we have to go and install the OVF over the compute. Then we need some minimum baseline config. Sometimes these configs are referred as a bootstrap config. Means you need minimum configuration to bring up the devices, or sometimes it is referred as a day zero config as well. And then you are building day n config. Then certification process. Now we know that for vManage, what you need. Actually, you need 3 vNIC. I'll write here 2 vNIC only, plus some 10 gig. That is for our lab. vSmart, you need 2 NIC. Obviously, we know that why we have 2 NIC. One is for VPN 0 and one is for VPN 512. And these are vNIC actually, vNIC. Once we have this in a step number 1, then a step number 2, we know that we need minimum configuration. In this minimum configuration, system-wide configuration. In system-wide configuration, we need host name, site ID, system IP, org name, and vBond IP. Then the certification. Certification, I have some notes. We'll refer the notes. But how it is going to be, vManage will work as a certification server or root server to do all the certifications and all. Now there is one nice interesting fact here, that since number of controls, so we have one vManage, we have one vSmart, and we have one vBond in the lab we are going to deploy. So since number of controllers, the quantity is less, so you can go and do the manual certification process. It's okay copy pasting the certificates and all those things. But suppose if you have 100 VH, then manually doing this certification is actually very difficult. That's why we have the certification process, which is very much automated. So we'll see that how it is automated, although we'll go and bring up only one VH, but it doesn't matter if you have one or you have so many. It's like it's automated process. That means it will not take much time. So let's quickly go and do this. We have our lab file, and let's go here. If you go to this link, the first link that I shared, that is the document link. In this folder, SD-WAN, CCNP SD-WAN, if you go there, there is one folder called working. If you go there, we have image 16 and 17. I'll go ahead and let's go and bring up the vManage first. So I'll double click. It will open with my workstation. vManage. Let me import that. I don't want to update. So vManage import is happening. We'll go and assign the interfaces. Let's edit. Let's go and let's edit this. And meanwhile, I'll go open my secure CRT as well. I'll utilize that. So what I need here is the storage. Let's go and add. Again. And then we'll go and add few of the interfaces. Add one more. The adapter finish and okay. Now I can go and I start this. And just to save our time, I'll go and bring up one more. So let's go and bring up this VSmart. Smart. So for this vManage, that is boot up process is going on. Okay. Let me go to VSmart as well. Simply I'll go and assign some nicks and then I'll start booting this. So you can go and add one more, the network system, add one more. I'll start that. Let's go here to the system ready. Once you have this system ready, admin one, yes. Now this time it will boot and it will get some IP. Meanwhile, this booting is happening. Let's quickly go and install the vBond as well. The actual image for vBond is nothing but the VH only. But in the configuration line item, you'll go and add one configuration that's you are the vBond, like that. So let's go to the adapter. Let's go and assign the interfaces. And I don't need extra interfaces. I'll go and remove two of the interfaces. Here we are. And 1 and 2. Okay, let's start this also. So here we have our vManage. We can go and check the description, and we'll go and assign the management interface here. So what we can do, we can go to VPN 0 and we'll do no ETH1, oops, no interface ETH1, and then we'll go to VPN 512, interface ETH1, no shutdown, IP DHCP, client, commit and quit. Let's check the status of VSmart description. Here also, I'll go to VPN 0, no interface ETH1, and then VPN 512, interface ETH1, IP DHCP client, no shutdown, commit and quit. Why I'm doing this? Because I want their management IP. So from my secure CRT, I can go and log in. So now I can see that my VPN 0 IP is 172.10.10.33, and the management IP is 192.168.0.129. So if we go here and check the vManage, and for vManage, the IP will be 129 management IP. Let's try to access admin and admin. Yeah, we have that access. Likewise, let's go and check the management IPs of these devices. This is 130, and we'll quickly verify the management IP of vBond as well. This is 131, so 129.130, and this having correct management interface. So we have 33, 34, 35, 129, 130, 131, like that, the VPN 0 and the management IPs. No problem. Now we can go here. I can go to VSmart, and we'll go ahead and give the IP of 130. I can log into VSmart as well. Now we know that once we have this NIC assignment and the devices are up and running, we have to go and give them some basic bootstrap configuration or day zero configuration. So we will do that. Since this particular vBond is actually the edge device, so that's why you can see this tunnel interface configuration on the interface that we need to remove. We'll go and remove. Now let's do this thing. So let's mark these steps. While we are doing this steps calculation, suppose this is, let's mark this done. Now we need step number 2. We have to go and do some minimum baseline configuration. So let's go and do this. 5 line items we need. We will provide that. So we can go to vManage, and let me exit from here. Just I wanted to show you that from top. I'll go and write from here on the top. Okay, so what is the system host name? We manage. Then system IP, for example, you can give 1111 Then site ID we can give 1000. Then the vbond IP, we know that is 172.10.10.33.34.35. We'll confirm from here as well. Show interface description. This is the vbond IP. Great. And then finally the org name, organization name in the quotes should be there in my notepad. The organization name will be, this is my org name, that is going to be part of the, or this one, that is the part of our certification process. So what is happening that the vbond vsmart, suppose vbond will check the serial number and chassis ID of the devices, but the edge devices, they will go and check the organization name of the vbond or the other controllers. So likewise they are doing two-way authentication. Commit and quit. If you do commit and quit, this is the baseline configuration I was looking for. Apart from that, all the controllers should have default route to each other or to pointed towards some common gateway. From there they can reach. So because that VPN 0 route is already there, reachability is there. So now what we can do here, that we can go and do the same configuration on the other devices, the baseline configuration system, hostname, vsmart, then the system IP, suppose this is 1.1.1.2, site ID 1000, then vbond 172.10.10.35 and commit and quit we can do here. System hostname vbond and the site ID you can give, system IP you can give 1.1.1.3, org name I copy pasted, so copy paste. But here we have an important command we should give, that is the vbond IP. I am the local vbond. Now I should go to the VPN 0 as well. So VPN 0 interface gigi this, because I want to remove the tunnel interface. You can go to top, show configuration. What configuration we have put here, you can see. You can use top command, go top of the line, this configuration and VPN 0 configuration, and then we'll do commit and quit. So now we have all the required basic configuration, and we can mark this as done. So once we have this configuration done, then what we can do, certification process, right? A certification process, we have long list of configuration for the certification process. And let me go here, open my incognito window. So what we need now, we have to go to vmanage. So we should go to vmanage 192.168.0.129. So management IP of our vmanage. You can go here. And from here, we have to do some certification. We have to make the vmanage as a root server. So let's see the steps. First of all, you should go to the vmanage, generate the root CA key. From that root CA key, we'll generate the root ca.pim file. So we'll go to the shell or generated, then We'll go and generate this as well. Let's go and generate this key as well. And then this step. Before doing this step, make sure we manage dashboard having the vbond and org name configured. So what I'm telling here is this, that you go to the dashboard that we have, go to the administration and settings, and make sure that you have this organization name and vbond. Vbond is not there. Let's go and add it. 32, 33, 35. What is that IP for the vbond? Let's make sure that 172, 10, 10, 10, 35. Everyone has the correct IP. Everyone has the correct IP. V1 should have the correct IP. Okay. So this is the IP. Save it. Now I will go and request the install the key. So very much you can come here and exit. This is the CLI command. Successfully installed. Great. And now we'll generate the we manage CSR. From that CSR, we can generate the key. Now if we are here, if you go to the cell, you will see that we don't have any CSR file here. So what we need to do, that we can go here to the configuration, certificates, controllers, generate the CSR. So loading, it's got generated. Now you're generating, you need to copy this, but if we come here to GUI and check, see here in the bottom, this file got generated. So I can copy, means no need to copy as well. What we can do actually, we can go to the script and this configuration, I can go here, I can simply make this vmanage CSR because it is already there generated. You can go here and paste this line. Generating a CA private key. Now you can see that from CSR, we have generated the CRT that we need to actually install. So many steps are here and there, here and there. Let's see. So we are in controllers. We have install certificate option. We'll paste here, install it. So what it will do, it will go and push these items to the vbond as well, because whatever the controller will do, it should go and tell this information to vbond as well. At the moment you'll see we don't have vbond. We haven't added it. So once you do these steps, then coming here, go and add a vbond to the vmanage dashboard. You have to go to the vmanage dashboard and you need to add this first of all, then this certification process will come into the picture. So although I'll copy it, you can go here to the this place. Now you can go to the configuration and devices. You can see controllers, add the controllers, add the vbond IP 172.10.10.35 admin. While generating the vbond, we are generating the CSR as well. The CSR will be used to generate the CRT. Add it. Once it will get added, then I will go here to the vBond, and our vmanage IP is 33. So try to install the key. Let me do one thing, clear. Okay. So now you can see ls minus la. Now you'll see that we have the CSR as well. So here we are. Now the problem here is this, in this step, that I don't have the CA keys. So maybe I don't have root CA and PEM and all those. So what we can do here, that we can go to the vmanage and we'll copy these files. And I need this in both the places. I need this in vsmart as well. I forget it. Q and then PEM. I forget it. You can go here and okay. So see, I have these keys. I have the CSR. Now we're good to generate the key. So now this will be 33 vbond. Okay, and now yeah, you can see vbond underscore CSR. I'll simply copy this and paste. This is the manual process for a vbond. I'll go and vbond dot crt. Oh, vbond 5. Oops. So cat vbond 5 dot. So that's the name I have given. This is the actual certificate that I wanted here. I can go here and now I have to click vbond, but you have to go to certificate controllers. You have to click vbond and below you can see the workflow. Below it is telling that add the device, generate the CSR, upload the certificate. So we have added the devices, we have generated the CSR. Now we have to go and upload the certificate. So we are uploading the certificate. What it will do behind the scene, that it will sync the vmanage as well. So it has done. So if you go here, once you do all now you can see they have installed the certificate. We should go and sync the database as well with the send vbond command. And you're not seeing this count. I'll show you that why it is not showing. But if certificate is installed, you can see counter will become 1. Once I do the vsmart, then I'll show you that how this counter is increasing. But once you're here, okay, once you're here, then you can check show certificate installed. You can see that certificate got installed. Like that in vmanage also, if I go and run the same command, so it will tell me that the certificate got installed. Okay, so this is very much good. Let's go and quickly do the same thing for vsmart. So vbond is done. Now we have vsmart. So what we can do here, that will go and add the vsmart to the vmanage dashboard, and we have to do the same processes. This has IP33, and first of all I need to go and add the vsmart. to the dashboard. So configuration, devices, controllers, add controller vsmart. vsmart IP 10.10. Maybe 34. And protocol, you can see we have option either DTLS or TLS. We'll use this. I'll make sure that the IP is correct. Show interface description. Yes, it's 172.10.10.34. That is correct. Let's add this. Adding and generating the CSR. Now I can go to the VSmart. I can install the certificate. Oh, failed. Oh, IP is incorrect. Should be 10 and 10. Successfully installed. Great. Now I need the keys. So let's go here and add the root CA key that we have. So I can go and let's copy and oops, VSmart paste, and then the PIM key. Then the key copy should be correct. Yeah, correct. Okay. Now if we see, the CSR is already there. So from the CSR command is there, we can go and generate the CRT. Let's just copy. We're very much done. And come here and generated. Now I can do cat vsmart.crt because we need to install the certificate. So I can go here and we'll go to certificates, controllers, click vsmart, install certificate, put this, install it. So now this is in progress. Once this step will get completed, then for additional step, I will go and click that button, send to VBond. So what we'll do, note here, after this step, send the details to VBond to update VBond data is. Now once we are here, now it is telling that once certificate get installed, upgrade your image. So in this particular lab, to proceed further, we have to go and update the controllers as well. That will do that. Now, since it is here, click OK, pushing everything. A database will get synced. Database gets synced, and now also you can see this is like 00, right? It is not showing in the plane. So what we will do now, we will go here. First of all, we'll make sure that all these devices having certificate, exit, show certificate install, having the certificate, and it has already, we have checked that. So they have the certificate. Now what we'll do, we'll go to VPN 0. Clear. We'll go to, oops, we'll go to VPN 0 and interface ETH0 and make this tunnel interface. We create this tunnel interface because then only that device bring up means it will show in the dashboard. Interface, what interface we have? ETH0 tunnel interface and commit. Likewise, we'll go to vbond. VPN0 interface, Gigi00 tunnel interface, but here the tunnel interface having this. Okay. Now, once you do all these steps at 30 minutes of configuration that we have done, if you do all these things, then we have to go and check the control connection. So how we are doing this? Show control connections. Now you can see the control connection. That means if I go to the dashboard, you can see one, we have added one bond, we have added one VS Smart. And if you want to see the individual dashboard, I'll show you that. You can see real-time device dashboard. So this is the dashboard. They are up and running, and these features and all those things. We'll discuss this more later. But the next phase here is this, to bring up your home lab is this, that you should go and upgrade the image to proceed further where we are. Yeah, upgrade this. So let's do this thing. Let's go here. And you can see one suitcase is there, software upgrade. So what is the order for this software upgrade? Upgrade the vManage, then the controllers, then the edge devices. So you should go to the vManage and you have to go to the repository first. First of all, download the image. So add the software for vManage and vManage in the same location, the shared folder that you have in the SD-WAN, in the CCNP SD-WAN, in the SD-WAN, the working folder 17.2. So now we have install our controllers with respect to 16. Now we have to upgrade from 16 to 17. So I'll go to 17 and you can see this vManage upgrade patch. So this upgrade patch and then VS Smart and VH Cloud. So there is one other image that I put. Click upload. Now once this will get uploaded, then what? What is next? The next thing is this, that we have to go and install it, and then we have to go and activate it. So once vManage will get installed, activated, you will see that entire dashboard will get changed. At the moment, dashboard is 16.x. The 17.x dashboard is very new and there are some more features in that. So let's this download get completed. Now you can see it is done. What we'll do next? So upload is almost done. It will give us message that it is done. Let's wait for a few more seconds. Updating. Okay, meanwhile, okay, it's done. So suitcase software upgrade. Now you can go to vManage. And here you will see that upgrade and activate. First of all, we need to upgrade to 17.2, upgrade. Now you will see upgrade is in progress. It is in progress. From where? From 16.2, it will try to upgrade to 17.2. Right, so we can give some time. And once this is done, then we have to activate. So if I go and write the steps here for this upgrade process, what we are doing, first of all, while doing the image upgrade, what is the order? So order for image upgrade, it should be like this, upgrade. It should be like this, that you should go and upgrade the vManage first. Then you should go and upgrade other controllers. Other controllers means your vSmart and vBond. Then what is next? Your edge devices. Your edge devices you need to go and upgrade. This will be the order for the upgradation. Now since it is done, you can see successful. Again, I can go to that place. Suitcase software upgrade, vManage, and now I should activate this. So now you can see that you have the vManage where you have the default 16, available 17. You want to activate this. Yes, I want to activate. So click activate. Yes, activate. Now once you click activate, this will get rebooted obviously because you want to upgrade this. We should give some 5-minute time. Let's go to whiteboard. So here we are here. Image upgrade process is like this. And the other important thing I want to highlight here is this, that for example, we are within vManage upgrade process. First of all, download that software from downloads.cisco.com. Whatever cisco.com is the URL from Cisco. Then it should be in your store. So from your store, in case it is in my Google Drive, suppose G Drive, I have from my store, upload to vManage, right? Within the repository of vManage. Then third, what we have done, that upgrade the image from 16 to 17.x. And then finally, you have to activate. Once you activate, the vManage will reboot. It will take some 5-10 minutes, and then you can see new dashboard. Now this process, once this process will get completed, then we'll do the same for vSmart and vBond. And then you will see new display, new type of dashboard. So let me go back to the place where it is rebooting. And if I go here and refresh the page, so then it is taking some time, because now you can go here to your vManage. You can see that it's still in upgrade process. Okay. So we'll wait for 2 minutes. Let me allow to pause the recording.
Yeah, because the
Let me pause the recording. So now once I log in, you'll see how nice this will look like. This is like very good dashboard we'll get. Invalid username, password. See how nice this is, this dashboard. And we have some more features added in this. All these things and all. So what we want to do now, that we want to upgrade. Upgrade means that the vManage is upgraded, but we haven't upgraded the vBond and vSmart. So that we want to upgrade. Now controllers, now you can see that they are running 16 only. So I can select both, and then I need to put the image, the 17.2. So where we can go to the repository, add the software for VeloCloud, right? And the vSmart. Let's do this in the folder. You can see this is, and VH later on we'll check that VH. Click update. Although I have put that in earlier step, it should be there in the repository. But let's see. So downloading that in the local system, it is very fast. Then we'll go back to the controllers and okay, actually it is already there. So let's go back to the device list. Controllers, I can select both and I can click upgrade, and I can see that it got scheduled. Now it will, from here, it will take 15 minutes. So you can see that downloading process is in progress, and you will see the counters 1%, 2%, 3%, it will go, and it will take 15 minutes from here. So what I will do, I can pause the recording. If you want to take some tea or coffee, let's take one 15-minute break. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me start the timer. So what I have done, that I started one timer. Right, so you can see it is taking approx 20 minutes to get completed. Meanwhile, it is going on. Let's quickly go and bring up the edge device. Means we'll go to the edge device and we will install to our Workstation Pro. So if you go to the same folder, you will see in the bottom, there is one edge that is 17.2.10. So this is my V Edge 01. Let's import it and let's bring this up. Importing the file. Once it is here, I don't, oh, what we are doing, we are changing the network setting. So at least VPN 0 and VPN 5.1 interface should get the IPs. So let's go and edit the setting. Here we are. Once we are here, then we can go to this, and then we can go to this. These you can see VNet 1 and VMnet 2. Okay, and start. And it is going on. Now, what is happening in other software download is that if you go back to the dashboard, you will see that the upgrade process is going on, and once upgrade is done, it is rebooting the device. You can say this
Yeah.
device will get rebooted, and then it has the new image 17.2. So this is going on, and below also it is waiting for vBond. If this get completed, you will see within a few seconds this will also get completed. Okay, so we are here in our vEdge. It is asking for username and password. Let's provide that. Interface description. Once we have the management IP, so management IP is 192.168.0.138. So I can go to that secure CRT. Meanwhile, we'll go to the secure CRT, change the management IP, and we'll try to log into this device. It is management IP 192.168.0.138. So now we have the VH. Now for this VH also, we need to go and give the baseline configuration, right? So the baseline configuration, that means we have to go to the system wide host name. Suppose host name is VH01. System IP, I'll go and give system IP in the range of 2.2.2.2. Site ID, suppose this is site ID 100. Then the vbond IP that we have 172.10.10.35, and then the organization name. So the organization name we have, let me log into vmanage and get it from there. Show run system org name. This is our organization name. I can go here and give that. Then we have to do commit. So now you can see the host name got changed. So this change has been made. This is nothing but your bootstrap configuration, minimum configuration to bring this device. Now we know that these devices, these SD-WAN fabric is working as a whitelist model. So what does it mean by whitelist model? Whitelist model means that suppose you have your vmanage, you have your vbond, you have your vsmart, and then you have vEdges. So what is happening in this model, that all the devices, suppose I have my vmanage, it should have the device list. Device list means it should know the serial number and the chassis ID, CID, chassis ID of that particular device. And this is true, this is true with all the controllers. So suppose vmanage should have the serial number and chassis ID. Likewise, your vbond should have the serial number, chassis ID. If they do not have, then how they will do the two-way mutual authentication? How will they will go and bring up the control plane? It is not possible. So they should have the serial number and chassis ID. And while doing the authentication, the VS devices should know the org name, organization name of the controllers. So that's why we are putting this organization name command in that. So at the moment, do these controllers have the serial number and the chassis ID? The answer is no, they don't have. We haven't provided that to them. We don't have. How they can get this information? Either they can get this information from the plug and play portal, PNP portal. There is nothing but your software.cisco.com, some not software.cisco.com, actually pnp.cisco.com. I'll give you that URL in next session. I told you that we are going to do the PNP process in next class. So I'll give you more information about this, and I have very nice document related to your um, smart account, virtual account, how to create the mapping in the virtual account, and all those information. This we should know. And then the other thing that we can go and provide is manually. That we are going to do now. Manually, we'll go and upload the file to vmanage, and once vmanage have that file, it will go and sync that databases to the controllers. So that means that controllers, they have that file of serial number and chassis ID, and that's why we are telling that the SD-WAN fabric is working as a whitelist model. means they have all those information pre-built, and then once you go and do the authentication with them, so next time when the authentication will happen, it will first try to establish the relationship with the vBond, but that connection will be temporary. The permanent connection will always happen with the vManage and the vSmart. The connection that they will go and form with the vBond, that will be temporary. It will go. But the first time authentication, who will do? The devices, they have to go and do the first time authentication with the vBond. Once the authentication is done, they will forward that to the vSmart vManage, and then you have the permanent tunnel. Great. So let's go back to the controller. Check that if they got upgraded. Now you can see the green signals. That means that part is done. And now if you go to the dashboard, if I can go here, see the version 17.2. So it has the 17.2. It has 17.2. Obviously, vManage also have the 17.2 that we know. Now, this counter is 0. This counter is 0. That means we have to go and provide to do the authentication, and then we have to make sure that this counter is increasing. Okay, so how we can do that? How we can do that? So let's go here to the document, and next phase is to bring up the devices. So we have to go and bring up the device. I told you earlier in the class that to bring up these edge devices is actually straightforward, right? Because you may have hundreds or thousands of devices. You can't do this certification all the time, this certification manually, right? So this is very much automated step that we will do. But before doing that, you go to that vManage, go to the devices and upload the file. So vEdge list, upload the edge list. The same folder, you will see that I have .viptela file. So if you go here, you can see viptela serial file. You just upload it. While uploading this file, make sure that check mark this. Okay. Okay. Now once you upload this file, now if you go to the CLI and if you go to the vManage, you can see, oops, my vManage. I have access, but connection error seems. My vManage is a little bit busy. No problem. Let's go to the vSmart. What I want to show here is this, that you can go ahead and check show control connection valid v edges. You can see that list. How it got that list? It got the list from the vManage. vManage has pushed that list here to the device. And here this control connection is not working. This will not show you anything here because this is orchestration plane. So you have to use the keyword called orchestrator instead of control. So here you can see this. And now if I can go to the vManage, vManage is a little bit busy at the moment, not responding, but it's okay, it's fine. So we have all those necessary terms and condition. Now what we want to do, that I have to go to vManage, and from vManage I have to upload the list. I think my place power is gone, and my UPS, I don't know how much backup it will give. Let's do it. So I have to go and issue only one command. 10.10. What was that IP? 32, 33. Okay, no problem. So what command you need? Let's go here and VPN 512. What was the IP for that? 192.168.0.129, and request this VH, right? This command you need. That's it. Just 129. That's it. Put this command and go here to the edge. SCP to that vmanage. Trying to copy that. My vmanage should have that type. Let me see if is my vmanage got rebooted or something, because it's not responding. Okay, it's got rebooted actually. That's why it's unreachable. Problem. Yeah, it's not responding because oops, it got rebooted. So what I need actually, I need just two commands. This is one of the command, and then there is one other command that is request VeloCloud activate the chassis number and the token number, and that's it. Once I give this, this will work perfectly fine, and it will, this process will get completed, and you can see that device onboarded. Serial number chassis ID means this is the chassis ID and this is the token number. Okay, so why not I can give this command first, and the token number is my token number, right? And then this should be installed, the key, and then you are here. If you are here, because yeah, vmanage is down, actually it got rebooted. Once it will come back online, then you can see in the dashboard, you will see that edge device. No problem. We have waited long. Let's wait for a few more seconds. So my vmanage, you can see it is rebooting behind the scene. Once system is ready, then it will work fine. Now, there is one small problem here. If your vmanage will get rebooted, then it will lose the vbond IP. So what I'm telling here, that once we have this dashboard, if you go to the administration and setting, you'll see that it don't have the vbond IP. Just put that vbond IP one more time, and then you will see that everything will be good. Still it is rebooting. The vbond is rebooted, and we know that once it got rebooted, it will take some 2-3 minutes to sync the database. Means database will come back. It will take some 2-3 minutes. Okay. Okay, where we are. Here we system ready. So from here it is ready, but we know that to come there in the dashboard means it will take some time, because database will get synced and all those things will happen behind the scene. So if I'm here, if I refresh my page, not found, it will show you not found. That's fine. Okay, suit not found. Okay, let me try. admin, say installed, and we have done this request and show certificate installed. Okay, that's okay. We are done with the steps, whatever required steps are there. Initializing the server. And once we log in, then you will see that we have the edge device there. Okay, so process wise, you can see that for edge device, we have just two commands. One is to install the root certificate from vmanage, and other one is that use that request command to give the serial number and the chassis ID. There is a serial number and the token ID, right? And then you're good to go. It is initializing. What it is initializing, behind the scene. So vmanage, they have different type of databases. They have databases related to configuration, related to network devices, related to different stats. So I told you earlier that you can go to the administration and setting. Oh, V1 is there. It's not there. Okay. Should be there. And okay, let's do one thing. Let's go to the vmanage. Can I connect? Manage. Let me give the management IP 192.168.0.129. Click connect. Accept. Show controller valid v edges. Oh. The list is not there. See? Configuration devices. Should sync. Certificate. Send this information to all the controllers. And here we are. Now the list is there. And so I'll do one thing that, okay. As device, show control connections. You can see that it is trying, it has the connection. See, you can see this? Means we are done. It will come here. It will take some time. Yeah, you can see. Got. Wow. So this is one of the big lab we have where we have bring up the control plane and where we have bring up the data plane. Okay. So with knowing these things, we can stop our session, and next class onward, we will work on the next things that will work on the template configuration with our hosted labs.